Hi, welcome to 2022 Beijing Forestry University Info Session. I'm Tianfei Jiang, who is working with the admission team of the International College at Beijing Forestry University. So today I will be the speaker, and I'm going to talk about studying in Beijing Forestry University. All right, so let's start now. So in today's session, I will go through six different parts. So in the first part, I will give you an overall image of studying in Beijing Forestry University and then give you some main reasons why BFU is the right place for you. And then I will talk about programs, scholarships, as well as student life in Beijing Forestry University. And in the last but not the least part, I will give you an idea how to apply for Beijing Forestry University if you're interested in our programs. Okay, so let's start with the overview. So the history of Beijing Forestry University dates back to the forestry specialty of the agronomy department set up within the Peking Imperial University that was established as early as 1902. And in 1952, through the national-wide wave of college and department adjustment, an independent Beijing Forestry College was set up via the combination of the Forestry Department of Beijing Agricultural University and the Forestry Department of Hebei Agricultural College. The school became one of the earliest forestry college in China. And until 1985, it officially changed its name into Beijing Forestry University. Our university locates at the core of the city of Beijing, and it covers 13,700 mu in its total area, about 700 mu for the principal campus and the other 13,000 mu for its experimental forest planet. So, drawing on its solid foundation in biology and ecology, Beijing Forestry University is a national key university in China. It prides itself particularly on its distinctive disciplines such as forestry, landscape architecture, forestry engineering, grass science, and agroeconomic management. In addition to stressing on the balanced and coordinated development of programs in agronomy, science, engineering, management, economy, law, philosophy, education, as well as arts. And our university has consistently adhered to a vision that championship in earth stewardship, leadership in forestry education, and taken as its uh, mandatory mission to adore a picturesque touch to the mountains, the rivers, the entire territory landscape of the country so as to turn the motherland into a lovely painting created by nature. So Beijing Forestry University now is composed of 16 schools that jointly offer 65 undergraduate programs, 25 first category master programs, 16 professional-oriented master programs, and 8 first category doctorate programs, as well as 7 postdoctorate programs. So according to the statistics in 2020, among the 25,347 students enrolled in Beijing Forestry University, 13,449 are working on their respective undergraduate programs, 6,289 on master and doctorate programs, and the rest, 4,203 on various continuous education programs. So, as a top tier public university, Beijing Forestry University has its first enrollment of international students in 1952 when it was founded. So, now I'm going to talk about why BFU is the right place for you. Beijing Forestry University was one of the first colleges in China to accept international students. So we provide a transformative learning experience that inspires our students to create change locally as well as globally. And so far, more than 5,000 international students from various academic and professional backgrounds have come to study in the university. Here, we offer more than 58 courses in English, and we build partnerships with more than 180 universities, research institutes, and NGOs from about 30 countries and regions. And we also own more than 120 field work bases throughout China. And in terms of rankings, Beijing Forestry University is ranked first in forestry and in landscape architecture as well nationwide. And we also ranked averagely 50 to 100 in QS by subject of agriculture and forestry, and ranked the top 1% in ESI in 6 disciplines, including plant and animal science, agricultural science, environment and ecology, biology and biochemistry, chemistry, material science, and engineering. We also provide platforms for scientific and technical innovation. For example, we have National Engineering Lab for tree breeding, a National Engineering Research Center for floriculture, a National Energy R&D Center for no food biomass, a National S&T demonstration parks, national field stations, as well as national ecological uh, positioning stations. So as you can see, we have more than 180 partnerships with universities, research institutes, as well as NGOs worldwide. All right. So in this part, I will go a little bit further about the international college. So we are international college at Beijing Forestry University, and our college is a very special institute, which is responsible for international students enrollment, services, and Chinese courses delivery. So at BFUIC, we will help you to make choices, and we will help you explore the possibilities at BFU. Our community is tailored for students who have passion in the romantic relationship of nature and human. And that difference is noticeable from the first moment you get in touch. So our college was established in March 2002 and has restarted its independent operations on December 6 in 2020. The enrollment of international students in our university can be traced back to the beginning of the university in 1952. And by then, the students were mainly from the Soviet Union, North Korea, and Vietnam. And that time, it was one of the first colleges in New China to accept international students, as I mentioned earlier. Um, Currently, our university has cultivated more than 5,000 international students from various countries and has become an institution that can accept students sponsored by a variety of scholarships, which will be fully explained later on in my presentation. All right. So adhering to the concept of a community with a shared future, we are committed to promoting the healthy and sustainable development of international education, enhancing the high level international education ability, focusing on the goal of international talent training, innovating the mode of international education exchanges and cooperation so that the educational level of our school and the level of international talent education can grow synchronously and also ultimately cultivate our students with international vision and a cross-cultural sense. So at BFU, our students are provided all kinds of opportunities to grow and experience. We have many sports teams like football team, volleyball team, basketball team, etc. We also provide various sources and facilities to students to enrich their learning and living experience at Beijing Forestry University. For example, BFU has its own museum where students can see exhibitions of rare plants and animals. Our students are always encouraged to attend cultural immersion activities such as Chinese paper cutting, Chinese calligraphy, as well as other traditional Chinese festivals. And in this year, BFU international students were even invited to the Nest Stadium to watch the opening and the closing ceremonies of 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics. So the last but not the least, in this part, our students' safety and health are of importance in students' management. We care about them, so we provide help to students with any health-related matters, both physically and psychologically. All right, so now we're moving on to the part three programs offered by Beijing Forestry University. As you can see, those are the schools that I mentioned earlier. We have 16 schools in total, and there are 2,098 faculty members, including 355 professors, 600 associate professors, three academicians of the Chinese Academy of Engineering, as well as 34 have been awarded the National Talents Program. So, international student programs at Beijing Forestry University mainly include bachelor degree programs, master degree programs, doctoral degree programs, as well as various non degree programs such as Chinese language learning programs, visiting students programs, as well as exchange student programs. We also provide a pre-bachelor programs this year. And BFU is one of the few universities in China which offer programs in English as well as Chinese for all international master and doctoral programs. So here we listed some of our featured master's programs and doctoral programs. All of these programs are delivered in English. So if you are interested in this programs, don't hesitate to contact us to request the brochure. So this is the program list for 2022 enrollment. So we provide programs in undergraduate, masters, and the doctorals. So if you are interested in our programs, including those Chinese medium programs as well as English medium programs, so feel free to contact us to request for our admission book. All right, so in part four, I'm going to talk about the scholarships that offered by Beijing Forestry University. So we provide different kinds of scholarships. The first one is CSC scholarship, which is also known as Chinese Government Scholarship. In order to enhance the mutual understanding and friendship between students from all over the world and promote the communication and the cooperation between China and other countries, so Chinese government has established Chinese Government Scholarship. So in this scholarship, there are two different types. In type A, students have to apply through the embassy, but in type B, you can just register and complete the application form on CSC website. But the majors have to be forestry related field, landscape architecture, and grass science. Okay. So this scholarship is fully covered the tuition fee, accommodation fee, living allowance, and comprehensive medical insurance fee for undergraduates, master students, as well as doctorate students. The second one is Beijing government scholarship. So in order to attract the more outstanding international students and scholars to pursue advanced study in Beijing, Beijing municipal government has established the Beijing government scholarship. So our school is authorized by Beijing municipal government to be responsible for the acceptance, annual review, and approval of the scholarship applications. And this year, Beijing's government scholarship partially covers the tuition fees and the accommodation fees for students for one academic year, and it needs to be applied year by year. And the third one is called MOFCOM Scholarship. So the MOFCOM Scholarship is set up by Ministry of Commerce of People's Republic of China to further strengthen the communication and the cooperation between China and other countries, as well as to develop talents for other countries. But please attention that this scholarship is only for master in forestry economics and management. All right. So the fourth one is called Experience Beijing Forestry University Scholarship, and this one is a partial scholarship, and it's only for a master and a PhD in landscape architecture in professional degree. All right. So we're moving to our last part, campus life. So this is our campus. Our campus houses the majority of BFU's academic buildings. Many BFU students will find themselves coming to the East Campus for classes and the West Campus for life throughout their years and at BFU. So here I prepare some pictures of our beautiful campus. There are old school style architectures as well as modern style architectures uh, in our beautiful campus. We have a small park in the center of our campus and a very distinguished four seasons in this lovely campus as well. Living in residence is a great way to kick off your university experience. So, our campus has a range of housing options that will help you integrate into a fun, supportive, and close knit community at the university. So, we provide different kinds of rooms to tailor to students' different needs. In our campus, you will find different kinds of canteens. Um, you will find diverse dining options as well, from local food, vegetarian, and a vegan fare to university dining halls and cafeteria, cafes, and much more. We also provide a lot of activities for our international students to experience their life in China. Seeing is believing. We took our students to visit some tourist interest sites, some enterprises, as well as big events in China. For example, the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics. All right, so the next part, which is very important. So I'm going to talk about the application for Beijing Forestry University. So our procedure include 5 steps. First one, online application. So you have to register and complete application with our international students application system, and then you are required to upload your supporting documents. So prepare and upload those materials. Once you successfully upload everything, your application will be processed to the next step, which is the first review. So in this part, your application will be reviewed by us to check the validity of your documents. So if your documents need to be updated or corrected, we will inform you by email or by internal message. Please check your application status in time and complete the fee payment as soon as possible once your first review is done. After you pay the fee successfully, then your application will be processed to the second round application. So in this stage, your application documents will be reviewed by colleges at Beijing Forestry University. So basically, it's the procedure of application, the list of application materials. So you are expected to prepare the following documents. Number one, photocopy of passport information page. Number two, highest education certificate. Number three, academic transcripts. Number four, study plan. Number five, language proficiency proof. So this one will be waived if you are native English speakers or native Chinese speakers. Number six, non-criminal record. Number seven, two recommendation letters. Number eight, bank or financial statements. Number nine, physical examination form. So this form can be downloaded from our official website. We welcome you to connect with us to get more information. We are admission team in Beijing Forestry University International College. You can always find us on WeChat BFUIC, Facebook Beijing Forestry UIC, Instagram Beijing Forestry U_IC, and LinkedIn Beijing Forestry UIC. So if you have any other questions or concerns, you can always email us at admission@bjfu.edu.cn or get more information from our official website at ic.bjfu.edu.cn. Thank you.